We have come to Port Devine, and if you are a fan of the BBC drama series Hope Street, you will be very familiar with this area. But Port Devine doesn't actually exist. We are in Donaghadee.
Ireland, it's where I call home, and it's great to be back. Paul and I are here for the next few episodes to take you on a tour of the north of Ireland. Please join us.
Well, there are signs for the Port Devine Harbour Festival, so they must be filming around here at the present time. Now, if you tuned into our series from Northern Ireland last year, you will have seen that we did visit Donaghadee back then, so you can tune into that for a much more in-depth look at the town. When you walk around Donaghadee, you will see many of the locations for filming, including Pier 36, Lounge Bar and Off-Licence. And on the show it's called the Commodore, and I think we're just going to have to take a little look inside. So what do you think of this, Paul? We are inside the Commodore.
It's a surreal experience because we've seen it on TV before.
Donaghadee by Paul Maddern. This space is reserved for you, filled as it is with the bright and shade of your memories, a sudden scattershot of oyster catchers that first leap from pier to harbour waters, and your calculation of the sea's capacity for cold, the bedlam of storm waves, lifeboatmen and bravery, and those they could not save, then the welcoming of calm and the slow-motion theatre of a sail billowing. With its close proximity to Scotland, just 21 miles to Port Patrick, Donaghadee was once an important town for trade and a gateway to Ulster. Sir Hugh Montgomery developed the first harbour in the 17th century with everything from coal to cattle, timber and traders passing through the port. When we visited last year, we went to the Copeland Distillery and it had only just opened its doors, so they weren't doing tours at the time.
They weren't selling any of the booze either.
Oh, that's right, but they are now, which means that we are able to stock up on some of their gin.
We visited Copeland Distillery last year. It wasn't open at that point, but now it is open, and I think we need to go in and get some of the merch and product. It isn't just gin that they do. They also do rum and whiskey, and I bought this nice bottle of blended Irish whiskey in a rum cask.
Let's have a look. Oh, wow. Look at that. And I broke your Copeland glass from last year, so we have replaced it. And you also got... What's in that little package?
A flask.
Ah.
Which I could have used this week.
Oh, well, you've got it for the future.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm sticking out my finger of Northern Ireland.
Oh.
Yes, we are on a tour of the Ards Peninsula. It's our first time on the Ards Peninsula, and I am really looking forward to exploring this little... Well, it's a finger really, isn't it?
Isn't it a peninsula?
Yes, but it looks like a finger, looks like an index
Does it?
finger sticking out. Yes, it does.
Yes.
Are those ducks?
I think so.
Oh, wow. They really are like ducks out of water. What are they looking at? Oh, look. Flying ducks. Hello. Quack, 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 quack. Gosh, there's a lot of talking going on here. Quack, quack, quack. This show is absolutely quackers. What do you think they're saying? It's Paul and Marcus on YouTube.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe. Don't duck out of subscribing. Do you think they want to come with us? Because look, that's our car just there. You want to come with us? Well, I'm sorry, but we have got to fly, and I think you probably have to fly too, right? Do you think they're a happily married couple?
Yeah. This is their holiday.
They're on holiday.
In Donaghadee.
Yeah. Well, why not? Donaghadee duck. What? Pardon? Oh, you want to subscribe? It's Paul and Marcus on YouTube.
This is the Ards Peninsula, and I do like the vastness of this region, and there's so much that this area encompasses. It's so open. I'm not using my words properly, but I love the ruggedness and just the coastline, basically. Welcome to Portaferry.
We are now at the tip of the finger, yes. Behind us is the Strangford Ferry, and it goes across Strangford Loch to Strangford. Located at the tip of the Ards Peninsula, this picturesque village of quaint rows of houses, traditional buildings, beautiful seafront and fascinating history is charming and full of character. During July, the town becomes alive when the annual gala takes place and attracts visitors from far and wide, creating a wonderful carnival atmosphere. It's my first time in Portaferry, at least I think it is. I might have been here. I might have been here when I was a baby. But I know that my family used to visit here many years ago because my sister talked about it, and I can remember my mother talking about it as well. The ferry has just set sail. And in the short time that we've been here, you can actually see that the ferry has almost already reached Strangford. It's only taken about 2 or 3 minutes. It's not far across the water. A ferry between Strangford and Portaferry is known to have operated since the 12th century.
We're here, and apparently there's a castle over here.
Yes, I think I saw it when we were walking down from where we parked the car.
I think it's that structure right over here with the tower, I think.
Yes, it is, and just in front of it is the Portaferry lifeboat station, the RNLI. Portaferry Castle, once known as Savage's Castle, is a fine example of a tower house and was placed to overlook Strangford Loch. Portaferry's lovely and all, but this public toilet does not work. I just put my 20p in and it didn't fall into the slot, so I've now lost my money and I still need the loo. This needs to be addressed. We're very grateful to the Explorers Aquarium, which is next to the public toilet, and they let us use their loo. Now, the toilet is actually owned by the council, but it's not connected to the aquarium here at all. But yeah, we're very, very grateful. And Paul, you bought an ice cream, didn't you?
This is my strawberry large cone, which I will eat before it drips all over me.
Okay. Well, the ferry is leaving once again, and it's time for us to leave Portaferry. What have you thought of it here, Paul?
It's fabulous. It's a nice little ferry town.
And it's got a beautiful seafront and harbour. We'll see you next time. Bye.